So lately and recently, I've been having this thought of why can't I just redo that moment? This moment that happened, I just want to redo it and go back and do it again. I've been wishing I could change what I did the first time. You know, a mistake or an accident or something that I should have done better. So an example of this recently, very recently, my grandmother fell. So I was at my grandmother's house, and she fell off a ladder, so onto the concrete, and she had to get 5 staples in her head. And I wish I was there to catch her. Right? I was there, but if I caught her, it's like if I could just go back and redo that moment again. If I could just be at the bottom of the ladder and have caught her, it would have been not a problem. I can't though, and that's like, but why can't I just redo that moment? And if I could redo that moment, I would be kind of thinking more like that as well. But in the moment, I did what I could. Also, this morning, when I assumed my brother and my dad didn't want to walk over to the Memorial Day parade, a 2-minute walk or less away from my house, it's like ridiculous. Even though I wanted to go, and I know they wanted to go too, it just made me want to do that moment again because I didn't remind them of the time it was at. Dang it, me! I need more self-advocacy, right? If I could just speak up, if I had spoken up and said something, it would have been awesome and so much better. And it's not just in this time here for this example, for anything. If I had just spoken up and said something, the results could be a lot better. And that's just one kind of simple example and moment. Why? Some things I do, I'm like, but why? And then if I just redo it, I can't redo it, but if I did, would I do it good the second time? I don't know. This comes to mind when I was reading the Mitch Albom's book, his latest book called Twice. It's a novel. I just finished this book today, and it is so very good. The main character, Elfie, has the ability to do anything he wants in his life again twice, while no one around him knows what happened on the first try. The second reality is what happened for everyone else, while he has a sort of double life. What makes the book good is that his superpower ends up being a curse, and he messes some things up badly in his life, mainly around his kind of love life, which he can't really redo. The way I talk to someone, the way I prepare for a test or event or a meeting, everything I do in my daily life, is it worth it? And if I could go back, what would I change or do differently? That's the thoughts I'm having every day. But why can't I go back? And then I can kind of dwell on it. I can't dwell on it for much longer on this topic because you can get a little bit crazy. I be deeply wishing this to be the case, that I could just go back and do it good. My actions and stupid dumb mistakes and why is the only thing that comes to mind sometimes. In the Catholic sense, there's sinning too. The good thing about the Catholic sense is that there is kind of a way to wash away the sins, which is in confession. But you can't do that with events in real life. I'm also kind of venting here. This is kind of what this podcast is. And the point of this summer, the summer of 26 is what I'm titling it. I'm trying to focusing more on this. That's the focus. And share my open journal entries in this podcast as thoughts. When I was talking with my sister also about how bad I felt when I saw my grandmother fall, she said that I shouldn't be thinking that way I am. And said that hindsight is 20/20 or something, or always 10 times better or better than what happened in the moment. I also don't have a time machine to go back either. Darn, I wish I did. I wish I did. The answer is, though, I don't. I don't have a time machine. I can't whisper under my breath twice like Elfie in Mitch Albom's book. I can't catch my grandmother falling off the ladder. I can't decide to go to the Memorial Day parade. I can't. But I can vent and I can reflect, and I can learn from mistakes. That's the goal for the summer, and that's the goal for my life. So join me and join you as we journey on in this life, which must be learned from everyday mistakes and actions we make to be better tomorrow. See you next week.